I went too far. Kathy Griffin apologizes for posting a video of Trump's severed head on social media after Secret Service suggests she will be investigated for threatening the president. Kathy Griffin has apologized for posting a photo of President Trump's severed head after furious backlash, including from Chelsea Clinton, and the Secret Service tweeted suggested she may be investigated over the stunt. The controversial comedian tweeted, "I am sorry. I went too far. I was wrong." After Griffin was seen slowly raising Trump's head during a photo shoot with infamous photographer Tyler Shields. She also posted a video promising to remove the offending image. But the apology was not enough to stop an army of critics, both Trump supporters and Democrats, from attacking Griffin on social media for the outrageous stunt. Her longtime New Year's Eve co-host Anderson Cooper said he was appalled by the photo shoot, which he described as clearly disgusting and completely inappropriate. Meanwhile, the Secret Service, while not citing the video or image, chose this tone to remind its followers on Twitter that the agency monitors social media and took any threats against the president very seriously. On it, Secret Service has a robust protective intelligence division that monitors open-source reporting and social media to evaluate threats. Threats made against Secret Service protectees receive the highest priority of all of our investigations. Protection never rests. Even former first daughter Chelsea Clinton was quick to express her outrage at Griffin, tweeting, "This is vile and wrong. It is never funny to joke about killing a president." Griffin, an outspoken opponent of Trump who is best known for presenting the New Year's Eve countdown with Anderson Cooper on CNN, is seen holding the head, which is slathered in fake blood. During footage of the shoot, posted on her own official website, Griffin said, "Tyler and I are not afraid to make images that make noise." That's certainly what happened when the footage and pictures hit the web. The shocking images quickly set social media alight, with many calling for her to be locked up for supposedly threatening the president. "This is disgusting, sick. Kathy Griffin has never been funny," said self-styled conservative paralegal native CA. "This should be reported to the FBI and Twitter." President Trump's eldest son Donald Jr. also got in on the act, attacking Griffin for posing with a severed fake head resembling his father, saying it was disgusting but not surprising. "This is the left today. They consider this acceptable," he tweeted. "Imagine a conservative did this to Obama as POTUS? It's sad that the left today would rather see America suffer and fail than to see it succeed with a real Donald Trump at the helm. #MAGA. In another tweet, he demanded to know if CNN would keep Griffin on the air after the stunt. He also tweeted his thanks to Anderson for his condemnation before demanding to know if the TV host would work with Griffin in the future. "Asking for a lot of people. #LMK, he added. While Mitt Romney denounced the comedian for dragging politics into an even more repugnant and vile territory. Sarah Palin, who has long been a target of mockery for Griffin, was quick to jump on the bandwagon, branding the post sick. "No one should be shocked at the sick audacity of sick characters. Kathy is a hurting individual. She needs help," she tweeted. Meanwhile, on Twitter, Nancy Gilday said parading beheading of POTUS makes Kathy Griffin a terrorist and an enemy of the state. She needs to be treated as such. And Dr. J wrote, "You are disgusting. Honor our military but dishonor our president and commander-in-chief? You'd behead our president? Hypocrite." Even some self-described liberals got in on the act. CNN anchor Jake Tapper said, "It's pretty disgusting. I can't imagine how anybody would think that's appropriate. Big-time liberal here, and a Kathy Griffin fan, and I agree," said Tanya Cross. "This is not okay and there is no excuse. She should immediately apologize." Meanwhile, Samar wrote, "We can't knock the alt-right for promoting hate speech and then support Kathy Griffin for promoting violence against the president." In footage of the shoot, Griffin is seen joking that she and Shields will have to flee the country once it gets out. "We have to move to Mexico today," she said, "because we're gonna go to prison. Federal prison." call your dad, apologize, then lets you, and me, go to Mexico because we're not surviving this. She's seen in the footage lifting the grisly head out of a metal bowl, then rotating it towards the camera until it hits a spot that Shields likes. Finally, at Shields' demand, she drops it to the ground. In the video, Griffin says that Tyler and I are not afraid to do images that make noise. And also he often lights me to the point where I look about 15. But first, I'm an artist. But really it's good lighting. On Tuesday afternoon, Griffin seemed to want to silence some of the noise she'd been so proud of when she tweeted that she didn't condone violence. However, that only came as the second part of a two-tweet message that began, /I caption this: there was blood coming out of his eyes, blood coming out of his ... wherever, also at Tyler Shields, great filmmaker. The second tweet read, /obviously, I do not condone any violence by my fans or others to anyone, ever. I'm merely mocking the mocker-in-chief. Griffin had posted a video on Memorial Day in which she invited people to give a moment's silence for those who died fighting for America. Shields had posted the image a few hours before with the message, friend text me this, I hear Tijuana is beautiful this time of year. Shields has made a name for himself as a provocative photographer whose images include Lindsay Lohan as a blood-soaked vampire and a KKK member being hanged by a black man. In 2011 he came under fire for a photo shoot with Glee star Heather Morris in which she sported a black eye. Critics said that he made light of domestic abuse. He later apologized after receiving death threats, adding, if you're anti-domestic abuse, spread the word about it. Threatening to kill me is not going to help anything. Griffin was emulating the beheading scene in Game of Thrones, according to Daily Wire. The show came under fire itself in 2011, at the end of its first season, when it featured a shot of George W. Bush's head on a stick. The wax head was one of a number of severed heads placed atop a castle's wall. The producers apologized, and said that there was no political intent. Rather, they said, they had used it because it was one of a number of pre-made heads they had lying around.